everybody, and happy Wednesday, and welcome to our creative writing class, what we'd like to call ghostwriting. Welcome. This is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seavey. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Anyway, welcome to ghostwriting. What is ghostwriting? Well, ghostwriting is when we take a famous song, popular, the chorus, usually just the chorus, not the verse, because the hook is what we copy, and you have to write your own lyrics and replace them with the song's, the original song's words. Yours have to rhyme, yours have to make sense, they have to tell a story. And the goal, what I always think the goal is, try to write a better chorus than they did, or at least one is coherent. One of the things when you're writing choruses that I've learned over all these crazy amount of years I've been doing this is your choruses have to make sense to every listener. It can't be like an inside thing. You got to be specific, and it's got to sound effortless, and at the same time, everyone should understand exactly what you're trying to say in your line. The other question I get a lot is, why do we do this? Well, it's a great exercise for your mind. It sharpens your mind for all the songwriters out there. I know for myself, a lot of times when I'm writing a song, I throw all my best work into the first verse. By the time I get to the second verse, I'm really getting brain pains because I'm really working hard at trying to come up with a chapter 2 to my chapter 1. Usually, you know, when I have a good hook, a great chorus, and a great first verse, it's really hard for me, always hard for me, seems to be hard for me to write a second verse. And this exercise is really good for that because, you know, even though it's not a verse, it's a chorus, but you have to, it's got to really be hooky. It's got to really fit every word that their word fits in. Like, if their word's a one-syllable word, you should try to use a one-syllable word. But if it's like a bunch of words close to, let's say it's like 4 one-syllable words close together. Can you throw a 4-syllable word in there and it's going to match? As long as it matches, then yes, you can do that. That's entirely up to you. So yes, the answer to that is yes, you can do that. What song did I pick tonight? Well, I was listening to a bunch of songs and I thought, this isn't super wordy, but it's very universal. And the song I chose was Prisoner by Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa. And I like the song. It's kind of got an 80s vibe to it, which I liked. I thought it was really cool, the 80s thing, you know. And also, I just like the voice. I like the harmonic content of the song. And as a songwriter, I think it's not so wordy that those of you guys who have never done this before probably have a good shot at filling the spaces that they have there. And it's pretty rhythmic, but not too rhythmic that it'd be too hard to emulate. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you their chorus for a minute, and then you can hear the chorus. And once you hear the chorus, you know, and then I'll read you the words, and then I'll read you my words and how I came about my words. Okay, so here, without further ado, here is Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa singing the hook, the chorus in Prisoner. Here it is.
I gotta know why can't you just let me go? Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, Lord knows I tried a million times, oh, why can't you just let me go? Prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, Lord knows I tried a million times, oh, why can't you just let me go? I tasted heaven, now I can't live without it.
It's cool, right? It's catchy. You know, it's got a kind of an 80s vibe to it. I thought it was really cool. So anyway, I'm going to read you her words now as if it was like a poem instead of, you know, a song. Because remember, we're trying to match her lines. Like I said, if there's a one-syllable word or a two-syllable word, I'd like you to try a two-syllable word or a one-syllable word. But like I said, if it's just a bunch of words close together, if you want to throw a four-syllable or a three-syllable word in there, as long as it starts and stops when hers starts and stops, that's fine. But this is the whole point of the exercise. It's really good for your brain. It sharpens your brain. It really makes you have to think. And you only have a couple lines, so it's got to really make sense. It's got to really tell a good story in a short amount of time. Just like their chorus does. You're competing with a top 20 Billboard chart, okay? That in itself is a great teacher for you to get your choruses on point when you write a chorus, okay? And the other good thing about this is you change the melody and the timing of this, and you got your own new chorus for your own song. See what I did there? You get more mileage out of this exercise than just an exercise. You actually can end up with a great song yourself because you don't have to use the same tempo and melody. You can write your own brand new melody over this, and now you got a whole new song. It's yours, right? Okay, so I'm gonna now read you their words. Okay, so here it is. Prisoner, prisoner, locked up, can't get you off my mind, off my mind. Lord knows I tried a million times. Oh, why can't you just let me go? So I thought that was kind of nice, melodic, but easy enough that, you know, first time people trying this, give it a try, okay? So now I'm going to read you, well, no. So, you know, I'm going to show you something that's really kind of cool, okay? On this piece of paper, I'm going to show you, this is the way I always tackle this, and it really helps. So I wrote her words here, prisoner, prisoner, and then I put my words right underneath, and I put a line where the sibilants, where the syllable bounces are. Prisoner, see what I mean? Prisoner, set me free, set me free. That's the first line. So when you write your words, what you should do is I want you to write out the artist's whole chorus, right? So you write out the first line of theirs, and then right underneath you put yours. So you can compare it, okay? So you can see it right in front of you, and you know it matches. Okay, so now I'm going to read you my words. Now, these are the words that I wrote for it, okay? So it's set me free, set me free. Why can't you please just let me be? Let me be. No pain and no apologies. Apologies. Hey, can't you see that you're just no good for me? So my story is not much different than hers, right? Prisoner, I'm being held against my will. Well, not. Your love is making me stay. It's kind of like that kind of song. You know, I can't resist you. I'm a prisoner. My heart is a prisoner, you know, that kind of thing. And mine's kind of the same thing. Like, I know in my, you know, and it's okay if yours is like that too. You can come up with a completely different story, or you can have the same sentiment if you want. Whatever you're trying to say, and whatever, you know, think of a story and listen to their story, but then try to forget their story, unless you want to write something on a similar vibe. And that's up to you. You're the writer. There's no wrong way to do this. Well, there is if you put more syllables in than they have, or more words than they have. It goes over the timeline of the cadence of each line. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the only rule that we have. Anything else is entirely up to you. So you can write whatever you hear over this. This is entirely your baby. You run with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play you the whole thing. So what I did, I found a karaoke version of this. So I sang my words right over theirs. So I'm going to play that for you right now. Here we go. Set me free, why can't you please just let me be, no pain and no apologies, hey, can't you see that you're just no good for me? Set me free, why can't you please just let me be, no pain and no apologies, hey, can't you see that you're just no good for me? There we go. And that's the whole thing, guys. That's the chorus. All right, let me know what you thought of that. I can't wait to see what you guys wrote for this chorus. Until tomorrow, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend, Joe Seavey. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.